Why do some men stay calm, focused, and seemingly unaffected by women who crave attention? It's not arrogance. It's not fear. And it's definitely not disrespect. It's stoicism. And once you understand this mindset, everything changes. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore stoicism and how its ancient principles apply to modern life. Today, we re-answering a question many people misunderstand. Why do stoic men often appear to ignore women? The truth is far deeper and far more intentional than it seems. Let's break it down. First, stoic men focus on virtue above all else. This is the absolute core of stoicism. A man guided by these principles is driven by one central goal: living a virtuous life. This means prioritizing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These values come before pleasure, before social approval, and even before romantic pursuit. A stoic man isn't out there chasing attraction. He's building his character from the inside out. This intense focus can easily make him seem distant or uninterested. But it's not indifference. It's a profound level of discipline. He has a clear hierarchy of what matters, and at the top of that list is becoming the best version of himself. Everything else, including romance, must align with that primary goal. Second, let's talk about emotional regulation, not emotional avoidance. This is a common misconception about Stoics. People think they're emotionless robots, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Stoics feel everything just as intensely as anyone else. The difference is, they train themselves not to be controlled by their emotions. They don't suppress their feelings. They observe them, understand them, and then choose how to respond. Because of this training, a Stoic man doesn't react impulsively to attraction, validation, or even rejection. He won't be swept away by a sudden feeling or thrown off balance by a negative interaction. This calm, measured emotional posture can appear cold or aloof to outsiders. But internally, it's a state of clarity. He's not ignoring his feelings, he's mastering them. The third principle is self-sufficiency over external validation. Stoic men cultivate a deep sense of self-reliance. They learn to find fulfillment from within, not from external sources like attention, approval, or romantic validation. They build their contentment internally, brick by brick, through their actions and principles. So, when a Stoic man doesn't immediately pursue someone or react to a clear signal of interest, it's not because he lacks interest. It's because he doesn't need that external affirmation to feel whole or worthy. His sense of self is already secure. This makes his eventual pursuit, when it happens, all the more meaningful because it comes from a place of genuine desire, not a place of need. Fourth, Stoics are fierce protectors of their inner peace. To a Stoic, tranquility of the mind is sacred. They understand that relationships can be powerful and beautiful, but they can also be incredibly destabilizing if entered into without clear intention and mindfulness. If a situation or a person threatens their emotional balance, a Stoic man will instinctively take a step back. This isn't out of fear or an inability to handle difficult emotions. It's an act of profound self-respect. He knows that a disturbed mind cannot think clearly, act virtuously, or live well. So he protects his peace not to avoid connection, but to ensure that the connections he does make are healthy, stable, and contribute positively to his life. Next up, point number 5, avoiding unnecessary drama. Stoic men actively avoid chaos wherever possible. They don't thrive on emotional turbulence, power struggles, or the kinds of mind games that can sometimes define modern dating. Their goal is a life of reason and tranquility, not a roller coaster of highs and lows. If a potential relationship feels chaotic, unclear, or emotionally volatile from the start, they will disengage. It is a simple calculation for them. Their peace is far more valuable than the fleeting excitement of drama. They seek partners who bring harmony, not disruption. This isn't boring. It's a sign of maturity and a deep understanding of what truly leads to a happy, sustainable life. The sixth reason is their prioritization of purpose and mission. A Stoic man lives with a defined purpose. He focuses intensely on his work, his craft, his personal growth, and his contribution to the world. His mission is central to his identity. Because of this, romance is an important part of life, but it is not the center of his identity. It is a component, not the entire structure. If a relationship begins to compete with his purpose instead of complementing it, his purpose will win. Every single time. He looks for a partner who understands and supports his mission, someone who can walk the path alongside him, not pull him off it. This isn't selfish, it's a commitment to his highest potential. Seventh is the Stoic awareness of time as a finite resource. The Stoics, especially Seneca, wrote extensively about time. They didn't see it as something to be killed or wasted. They treated time as life itself, our most precious, non-renewable asset. Because of this, a Stoic man won't spend his time carelessly. He won't invest hours, days, or months in relationships that are mere distractions that don't contribute to his growth or align with his values. This doesn't mean he avoids love or connection. It means he chooses his investments carefully. He understands that every minute spent on a shallow or chaotic connection is a minute stolen from his purpose, his learning, and his pursuit of virtue. And finally, the eighth point is a deep valuation of independence and freedom. Above all, Stoic men value their autonomy, not just physical freedom, but freedom of the mind. They want relationships that enhance their freedom, not restrict it. They seek a partnership of equals, where both individuals support each other's growth and sovereignty. If a connection feels like it's threatening his independence, demanding he compromise his principles, or trying to control his mind, he will step away. For a Stoic, freedom of mind is absolutely non-negotiable. He cannot live a virtuous life if he is not in command of his own thoughts and choices. So, let's bring this all together. What is the real truth here? Stoic men don't ignore women out of disrespect, arrogance, or fear. They ignore distractions. They ignore chaos. They ignore shallow connections. They ignore anything that pulls them away from their path of virtue and self-mastery. They are playing a different game, an inner game. When a Stoic man finally does choose someone, it's not an impulsive, needy, or careless decision. It is intentional. It is considered. And that is precisely what makes his choice so powerful. If this video gave you some clarity on Stoicism, masculinity, and self-mastery, make sure you subscribe now. Like the video to support the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss our future insights on discipline, purpose, and inner strength. Thanks for watching.